Good evening, Fernwood. My name's Neil, and I'm on a trip through the entire DVD run of Mary Hartman, the very strange, very niche soap opera from the 1970s. We are heading into January 23rd, 1976's episode. That was a Friday, and last night's episode was a banger. Mary is trapped inside of an abandoned storefront with the mass murderer Davey Jessup. Outside, her entire family and friend set are hanging out with the police. I want to get started, so let's go.
I had to pay my own way through school. My father wouldn't give me a nickel, not him. You know, Buck Lombardi reminded me of my father. I used to do odd jobs for him, working around his house. And I didn't mind the work too much, except when he'd come home and say things to his daughter like, finish your milk.
Finish your milk?
Yeah, and that's not all. Mr. Lombardi came home for dinner one night, and Mrs. Lombardi had been cooking all day. And when she served dinner, he said, "That was good."
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, sure. As if it wasn't bad enough after dinner, Mrs. Lombardi said, "Knock, knock."
Who's there?
Kirch.
Could you?
Gesundheit.
Oh.
And they laughed. So I killed him.
Why don't you try not to upset yourself, Davey?
Little girl, please get down.
Heather, for heaven's sake.
You know, I can understand that. I mean, people yelling and telling jokes.
I'm really glad you understand, Mrs. Hartman, because I like you, and I have this note that I wrote, and if you could just take it out to the police.
A note?
Yeah.
Unless my demands are met in 30 minutes, I'm going to kill Mary Hartman.
Mary!
Mary, honey, be brave.
Loretta, honey, get back here!
I have a note.
Mary.
Ma! I used to have a walkie-talkie when I was 7, but I always found that the batteries were always wearing down. You think that the batteries were way down here?
It's the newest model.
What is that, Creative Playthings?
And no, it's a Motorola HT200.
Just so long as nobody tries anything. Do you understand?
If there's one thing I'm definitely concentrating on, Davey, it's understanding.
Look, you're not going to do anything crazy, are you? Like jeopardize my wife's life, huh?
Mr. Hartman, we're trained how to jeopardize citizens' lives in these situations.
Huh?
That's true.
Jessup, I've got the walkie-talkie here. And you can see I'm unarmed.
Red light. Just don't move fast and keep your hands in plain sight.
I understand. I am now going to take the note and give her the walkie-talkie. There's another problem.
What? Just a minute, Davey. What is it?
The 100,000.
He's not gonna get it?
If you want to make a break for it, I'll shield you with my body. We'll drop to the street, and the officers behind me will open up on the suspect.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. He might get hurt. What do you do? One.
I understand.
Two. I thank you very much for understanding. Three.
I'm glad you didn't make me do anything.
That's sweet, Davey.
You're still upset.
Well, just a little, you know. This personal reference you made
What personal reference?
was to me.
Oh, I didn't mean anything personal about you, Mrs. Hartman.
Well, about killing me. I thought it was a little personal.
Yeah, I suppose it was. I'm sorry, Mrs. Hartman. I can't have the $100,000?
Yeah, that's the problem.
But I want my $100,000 too. I want it.
Davey, we do not give in to the demands of terrorists.
I'm not a terrorist. I'm a plumber's assistant.
Look on the bright side. A car. A car.
Mary, can you hear me? Mary?
Who's that?
That's Tom. I can't talk now. I'm in the middle of something.
Mary, I just want you to know that I'm sorry we argued. I'm really sorry.
Tom, this is really the wrong time for this.
I don't know how to explain.
Tom, I am squatting in the middle of a Chinese laundry with a gun pointed at my head. Now, maybe we can have dinner sometime later on this week.
I can't put it down, Mrs. Hartman.
I know that, Davey. I know that.
Mary, at least let me apologize. Let me apologize.
Tom, you don't seem to understand. I don't have time. I'm very busy right now. I don't bother you at work, do I?
I love you, Dan. I love you.
I'm getting another headache.
Yes, I know that, Davey. I know that. Tom, maybe someday, if you can't have dinner, we can do it over breakfast. You just name your day.
Love, Mary, love.
Just stop. Just stop.
Tom.
Carrera. Target Carrera.
Now, what is it? Targa Carrera. What is that? I mean, I just want to understand, Davey. I mean, it's your word. It has meaning for you. Just tell me what it is, because the police may not know what that is, Targa Carrera.
That's the car I want. A Porsche Targa Carrera, light blue with natural interior.
Ah. Good.
Vinyl or leather?
Vinyl or leather, Davey? I'd say the vinyl. I mean, it's much more durable, and it's easier to keep clean.
But leather feels better.
Leather. Are you getting this all down?
We're getting it all down, but I'm not sure we have the car.
Hi, I'm Clete Meisenheimer doing an on-the-spot report with some of the people actually, physically, personally involved in this ongoing tragedy of terror. Hello, your name is?
I'm Loretta Hager's friend and neighbor of the hostage. My song is called Ballad of a Hostage, which is, of course, Mrs. Mary Hartman, my friend.
Honey, we don't have the guitar.
Oh, it's all right, Charlie. I'm gonna sing a cappella. Oh, she was a good old girl. Just as sweet as she can be.
Back to you in the studio, Chet.
No. What did Mary say on the phone?
Oh, not much. They wanted to keep the line open for a killer.
How are they doing with your cops?
Oh, they're really on. You're in my life.
You're in my line of fire.
You're in my camera angle.
Also, racing stripe and rattan floor mats.
Racing stripe.
What else?
Just a second. Davey, what else?
International racing emblems on the rear grille and a leather-covered steering wheel.
I think we ought to get somebody in to talk to the boy. You know, somebody who knows the right psychological approach. For loonies. The Reverend Standfast.
That's the one we were thinking of. I remember little Davey when he was about 9 years old. He belonged to the Reverend's youth troop.
I'll get on it.
And he would come around to our door selling fudge and tickets to the youth fair.
I'll get on it.
Yes.
They're getting on to it, Martha.
Oh, yes. Good.
Tom? You seen Tom? Oh, Tom. I just thought I'd come by and offer my moral support to him.
Oh, she had a sweet young daughter.
Oh.
And her husband by her side.
Excuse me.
And the mist cook and serve for them now.
We're here with local imported car expert, Nick Rutley.
Rick Nutley.
Rick Nutley.
No, Mrs. Hartman, it's not here now.
Well, we have the car. We found it in Porterville, and we're going to get it here as soon as we can get it gassed up.
What do they mean, gassed up?
Oh, it's just a technical term. It means putting gas into the tank.
No. I want my car showroom fresh.
Davey, now I think you're being just a little bit unreasonable.
I want it.
You have a trailer?
Yes, but that'll take up to 18 hours, plus a teamster.
We'll wait.
Oh, we're going into next week, everyone. Mary's still in a hostage crisis. It's been 2 episodes. And in real life, it would take a lot of time to manage this crisis. Well, everyone, that was January 23rd. I think I don't need to say more. So thank you so much again for joining me, and we will see you next week in Fernwood.